So now has come the time where it's like, okay, you want the full experience, and I highly recommend that you get the full experience of this game. For only $9.95, you could get a full 30-day experience to all the unlocked features of the game, literally everything. And trust me, it's something that I seriously recommend you do, because although the free-to-play is nice, being registered and having everything open and unlocked so that you don't have to do everything with like super difficult, you can do all of that through the registration. So we're going to teach you how to do the registration. So what we are going to do is we are going to go to the website, and we are going to take you through how to exactly do this. So as you can see, you're in the home page right now, and you want to create your account. So first of all, before you can create your account, you have to buy a code. So you go to accounts, and then you have to go to purchase a registration coupon at the coupon shop. So it takes you to this page, and once you're at this page, you then click your game, which is Dark Ages, and you don't have to do automatic renewal. You could just do 1 month. We will get into these in a little bit. But for now, I highly recommend you try the game out for just a month. So it's just $9.95, very, very affordable. And then, of course, you click proceed, and then it'll ask you about the terms of service. Just click yes and proceed. And it goes to this screen, which is like you could pay through a credit card or you could pay through PayPal. The transactions are fully secure. 100% trust these people. They take very good care of you. They care about their customers. You'll be completely fine. Once you have put all that information in, it'll send a code to your email. You put in your email, and it'll send that code to that email. It is I think it's a 30 keys long and stuff like that. So once you're done that, then it'll take you back to the Dark Ages page. And what you do next is you go to accounts, and then you go into the coupon manager. Make sure you have your code your code copied just like this, and just paste the entire code in here. You can type it manually, but I highly just recommend you copy and paste. Then you click proceed, and after you're done that, it'll ask for your information. You don't have to put your phone number in there, nor do you really have to put your full address in there. It's just for information, just so they could create your account. But I highly recommend that you do be truthful with your account, because if something ever happens to it, they can actually help you a lot better than if you just put a whole whack of junk on the account information, because then they can't verify who you are. Now that you have your code ready and you got your code implemented, it's time to log in. So step 4, because we just did this, after your code's been validated, proceed with making your account. You'll then be given an account ID and password. Remember to save that account ID and password, because that gets you into your account. Next up, what you want to do is you want to go into your account manager. So this is how the account manager looks. And you'll have your account ID here and your account password. Right now we'll go into the account that I've got and we're going to log in. You'll see that it's got my email and stuff like that. Of course, it's got all this. Shows you everything that you're connected to. Sorry, that is not my IP address. I use a specialized IP. But the game ID, what you do is you add game ID. So you add game ID to this account, and you, of course, your password is completely protected, so people can't see what you're typing. So your game ID, well, for me, it's Sarisa. We're going to do the password here. I think I spelled it wrong. There we go. Now we're going to click Add Game ID to Account. You don't have to save, of course. And you just wait a moment. It'll catch up, and then it'll say Game ID successfully added. Then you go back to the main page, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And now your account is valid. It tells you how long your account is good for, if it's renewed, if it has renewal or not, and it has a game ID. You can have up to 5 characters on a single account. So if you want more than 5, you'll have to make another account for it. So now that your ID is set in, you can now go back to the game. So we can close this. We can go back to the game. And then we can, and what you want to do is, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to completely register your character. So what you need to do is, in order to get the character registered, after the 5-minute wait, is log out of the character, then log back into the character, and that will get your character completely registered, and then it will be fully unlocked, and you'll get like full benefits for everything. So we're going to wait a couple of moments for that. Another thing that I wanted to show you, though, also is something that I failed to show you in the key features, and that is if you push Shift and quotation, you'll see that this thing ends up in blue. This is the whisper feature. So what you do is you type the name of the person you want to whisper, press enter, and then of course it says your will is too weak because you're not registered, but once you're registered you'll be able to privately message somebody, and it'll also appear here in blue if you want to like look at log records. So that's how to whisper. So I think that should be good. Let's log out. You can exit the game now, it says. We're going to continue again. Go back into Sarasa. Should be logged in yet. Nope. It has not kicked in yet. It'll tell you if it kicked in, because it'll say how long you're registered until. So we got to wait another minute or two. Usually it takes about 5 minutes. And we'll go to a different area. So, like, this is Temuer. This is the world map for Temuer. In order to get to all of these other areas, you just go to like Pravat Cave and then everything like that. But I'll teach you that. I'll teach you that shortly. Right now, I'm just going to go into Eastern Woodlands for a minute. Just to change the music for a minute. There we go. All right, so it should be ready by now. So we're going to try again. We're going to exit the game. Back to the login page. We're going to press continue. Let's log in and try again. There it goes. Your expiration date is March 28th. So that basically shows you like you are now fully registered. And like you can also like you can message yourself. See? The quotation is you messaging and of course the receiver message. So that's how you whisper. And then of course shouting. So yeah, so that's how you do it. And now that your character is registered, you have the game fully unlocked. Everything is good to go. So like there's no hassles or anything. Like there's another character up here somewhere. I think she just went into a room though. All right, so oh right, one other thing regarding key features. I'm sorry I put this in this one, but if you push Shift G again, this is your attack element, which is none because you're not wearing a necklace. Your necklace is what determines your attack element. Your shield is, this shield symbol is actually your belt element. So your element changes depending on your belt. This is your magic resistance. Your AC, the lower it gets, the better it is. So if it goes down to 0 and then like -40 and things like that, it means you have some really, really high armor class. Of course, you have damage bonus and your hit bonus. So remember, Shift G for that little thing. All right, so that's going to be it for this video.